Hi, this is Melissa doing the international generic. Hopefully not.
Hi again.
Hi.
Hello.
So firstly, Isabel, Brent, I was just talking to Brent. He mentioned that as soon as the prequel was announced, you were all in to revisit this character. So what excited you most about this very rare scenario of playing the same character at a younger age?
Oh my gosh. What excited me about it was that this movie was the first movie that I did. It really was kind of the start of my acting career. And I loved this character and playing her. And, you know, funny enough, that whole kind of how the movie came to be was that there was this huge article about this girl who was maybe a woman, who was also maybe a child, that was on Dr. Phil. And I sat down with David Leslie Johnson for a coffee and was like, hey, did you ever think about making an orphan sequel? And he was like, actually, I wrote a prequel. We have a prequel that Dave Kokoschal wrote. And so they took it out at that time, right after that article came out, and the movie kind of came together really quickly. And what was funny was Brent signed on and I wasn't signed on as an actress because they didn't know if it was possible for me to play the role. So I actually went to Brent's movie premiere for Boy 2, just so I could be there in person in front of him and tell him how much I wanted to work on the movie. And I think when he saw me, he realized that it was totally possible because I still look young enough that, you know, with the right kind of tools, we might be able to make it work. And it was actually his belief in me that really made me feel comfortable in reprising this role. Not just, you know, emotionally, I felt like as an actress, I knew that I could do it, but you know, all the tricks of being able to make me look like a child, that was where I was like, I really hope this doesn't look ridiculous. And we don't make something where it looks like I'm, you know, pretending to be a kid. But I think because we know the secret, because we saw the first movie, it was really fun. And the way that Brent worked on the camera angles with Kareem, our DP, and the way that he lit it, we were able to achieve this final product where there are moments where she looks like an adult and there are moments when she looks like a kid. And that's what I feel like you want from an audience in this movie when you know the secret and know Esther's secret from the first movie, is just the ability to play with her and her character even more. Yeah, I think there were some, you know, practical tricks that we employed that were kind of funny to look at, like those, you know, something about Julia and Ross of Sutherland wearing giant, you know, boots while you're having like a very serious scene. When you call cut is kind of funny when you look down at their feet. But, you know, at the end of the day, you have to just, you know, forget all of that because we're telling a story. And, you know, my performance was something that I really worked on a lot. I really tried to put myself back in the same shoes I had when I was 10 years old. And really think too, you know, funnily enough for me, when I was watching the first movie in preparation for this, I was realizing that there were choices I made at 10 years old that I probably wouldn't make as an actress now, but that were so smart. And so when I was working through this script, there were a lot of times that I was making notes about things. And then I would go back and go, what would I have decided at 10 years old? Because that might be the better decision than the choice that I'm making right now. Because I was coming from a completely different place back then. And I had to create the same character that was cohesive from the beginning to end, because this movie's supposed to go in front of the one that we've already seen. And so for me, it was such a great challenge as an actress to kind of step back in time almost. And I don't think any actor as an adult has ever reprised a role that they played as a kid. And I think this is the first time that it's ever been done. And it was quite a challenge, but I feel like we rose to the occasion. Or should I say shrunk to the occasion?
Well, that's all we've got time for, but thank you so much and congratulations on the movie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.